But, oh, okay. Oh boy. Well, I believed that. Hello and welcome to Night Chat. This channel likes to focus on things that we can prove. Treason against the American people. And I like to take things that I talk about facts. As in, if I say there's drawings of great aliens inside the pyramids, then there's drawings of great aliens inside the pyramids. And what I do is I take a piece I can prove, another piece I can prove, and I start putting them together, and then the big picture, what develops from all the pieces that you can prove, will tell you what's going on. I had someone argue with me about the Mandela effect, saying, oh, you're not a real Christian because you believe in parallel universes. And I said, well, where does it say that in the Bible? He says, well, where does it say that parallel universes exist? And I'm like, I'm a Christian. That doesn't mean I can't talk about parallel universes because I'm a Christian. And I try to explain that Pepsi's real, but the Bible doesn't mention Pepsi. Parallel universes aren't going to send you to hell or save you. In the beginning, it talks about one earth. But everything was different in the beginning. Man and woman fell away by disobeying God. The entire earth was altered. There wasn't cancer. Cancer did not exist. Things are different than the way they were before man fell away. We don't know what the extent of that damage is. This planet, this area of the universe is in a quarantine because sin is very deadly, very contagious. When you put the pieces of the picture together, what you come up with is, I'm going to say it just really clear, and this is what the picture paints when you get things that you can prove. God is real. Great aliens are real. Great aliens are fallen angels. They were here 4,000 to 6,000 years ago. They mingled with our earth women and created Nephilim, hybrids. They began eating us. They began splicing everything, as in making genetic splicing, part man, part plant, part horse, part man, mixing them together, part gray alien, part man. And God sent a flood and destroyed them all, washed them away, everything on earth. The picture points to thousands of years of space after this happened, where they were gone, at least not influencing the governments. The Illuminati was still there, but there were humans that had the black magic books. And as the Templar went to Solomon's tomb, found the books, the black magic power, and the king chased them across the earth. They got spread out. Evidence points to Aleister Crowley, a high satanic priest, opening the portals, letting the great aliens come through. The evidence points to the great aliens doing the same thing all over again, mingling with our women, raping them, abductions, raping our women, millions of babies missing that were part great alien, part human, part fallen angel, part human. The evidence points to these babies growing up and being put in our government as our presidents, as our congressmen, as our scientists, in time leading on down to our school teachers. Some of them, not all of them, are They run our main police departments, our major hospitals. And now they're starting to go on the lower levels, as in some of them are homeless. They play these roles, becoming that person that's homeless. They'll play that role out completely. So you get to know who we are, and they become that. And the danger is that they have a grand scam plan against you and me. And the outcome is to make us slaves, slowly kill us off the earth until there's only 500 million left. And they prefer little children, because that's what Baphomet, Beelzebub, the Dark Prince, Devil, Lucifer, Satan wants. And that's what the fallen angels want. The evidence points to, we're in war right now, we're under war. It's a secret war. So most people don't even know what's happening, so they're getting wiped out. The evidence points to high treason, our government committing high treason against we the people, crimes against humanity, crimes against the world, and they're getting away with it. That's what the evidence points to. Evidence points to there being a Jesus. How? Well, why? If you watch a documentary called The New Order Bible, evidence points to the New King James, the New International, and so on, being financed by the bankers and the people that own the main media. They're financing all these Bibles, and they're taking out scripture pertaining to Christ and his deity. Why would people that run our media, that run our government, finance Bibles and take out scripture pertaining to Jesus Christ if he wasn't real? What are they worried about? Why does popular study, and these are people that are atheists, say that when there's an abduction by a gray alien and the victim cries out for Jesus Christ, the abduction immediately stops? These are atheists that did these surveys. These are facts. I report facts. That points to Christ being real. A document like Operation Northwoods, where our government wants to fly airplanes into our buildings and blame Cuba back in the 60s. Our government wants to fly airplanes into our buildings and kill American citizens and blame Cuba. Operation Northwoods. Operation Paperclip, where our government accepted most of the scientists that did atrocities against the Jews in World War II. Operation Mockingbird, where our government's going to run the main media by giving them a script like an actor, and they read the script off to us. Evidence points to gray aliens invading planet Earth, and they're about 70% to 80% along the way, where you and me are going to be nothing but prisoners in a prison camp until dead. I know it sounds crazy, I know, but that's what the evidence points to. It is what it is. If I say I dropped this bottle of water, that's exactly what I did, whether it's good or not. That's what truth is. Now, as Americans, you can't take away rights of fellow Americans, like forcing people to put a seatbelt on, even if it sounds like such a little tiny, controversial little thing. I'm only saying put a seatbelt on for your own safety. It doesn't matter. In a place where you're supposed to be free, you can't control people, or it ain't free. There's already many countries out there that aren't free, and you see what the outcome is? You see that the more freedom gets taken away in America, the less money we have, the more problems we're having. Like gang stalking, which I would actually call treason stalking. That's when People that are in treason are stalking American citizens that believe in freedom, liberty, and the American way, following the Constitution. I wouldn't call it gang stalking. I would call it treason stalking. Treasonous criminal stalking. Now, if the American people knew about this, the majority of them, it'd be game over. These people, these thugs, would be in cuffs, in prison, game over. So the main media is playing a big role. I believe it would be impossible without the help of the big main media. It would be impossible for these murdering thugs to get away with the crimes they're getting away with without the main media doing what they're doing. Covering up crimes, not reporting real news. The fake news is them. They're treasonous, scumbag, demonic losers like Anderson CIA Cooper that should be in prison. I still like Anderson a lot. He's a treasonous thug. If we don't warn the American people, the British are coming, If we don't warn them, we're just as guilty as the thugs that are carrying out these crimes. Flyers, door to door. We need to get aggressive. Peacefully, legally, but we need to get aggressive. Number one, we need to start with the police. In my opinion, the police need to be revamped. We need to find out who was involved in these gang stalking programs, arrest them, prosecute them. When found guilty, throw away the key. That's the only way. Then we move on to the bigger levels of the government. If you're innocent, you have nothing to worry about. We're putting cameras in on you. Everything you taught us is true, but it should be turned around the other direction. The cameras shouldn't be in our homes. They should be inside the government buildings. After all, you guys are supposed to be working for us. You're supposed to be working for us. So everything you taught us is true. Order out of chaos. You're right. And you guys are chaotic, so we're going to make order out of chaos by bringing back the order. By putting you guys in check, locking you guys away, and putting cameras permanently forever inside our government buildings and watching everything you do. If you're innocent, you got nothing to worry about. Hey, thanks for watching. God bless.